Ever wonder what it takes to conquer the known world before your 33rd birthday? Let's talk about one of history's most legendary figures, Alexander the Great. He wasn't just a king, he was a visionary, a military genius who forged one of the largest empires ever seen, stretching from Greece all the way to India. His story isn't just about battles, it's about ambition, culture, and a legacy that still echoes through time. Born in 356 BC in Pella, the capital of Macedon, Alexander was destined for greatness. His father was the formidable King Philip II, and his mother, the fiery Queen Olympias. But his upbringing wasn't just about royal duties. Imagine having one of the greatest minds in history as your personal tutor. That's right, the philosopher Aristotle himself taught the young prince, instilling in him a love for knowledge, philosophy, and science. When his father was assassinated, Alexander, at just 20 years old, didn't hesitate. He swiftly secured his throne and prepared to fulfill his father's ultimate ambition, the conquest of the mighty Persian Empire. With a relatively small but highly disciplined army, Alexander crossed into Asia. What followed was a series of military campaigns that are still studied today. He didn't just win, he dominated. At the Battle of Issus, he faced the massive army of the Persian king Darius the New and came out victorious. Then came the decisive Battle of Gaugamela, where, despite being vastly outnumbered, Alexander's brilliant tactics shattered the Persian forces for good. His journey didn't stop there. He marched into Egypt, where he was welcomed as a liberator and founded the legendary city of Alexandria. Pushing ever eastward, his ambition took him to the edges of the known world, all the way to the Indian subcontinent, where his weary troops finally convinced him to turn back. In 323 BC, at the height of his power, Alexander died mysteriously in Babylon at the young age of 32. But his death was not the end of his story. His conquests weren't just about land, they were about culture. He spread Greek language, ideas, and art across his vast empire, kicking off a new era known as the Hellenistic period. This fusion of Eastern and Western cultures changed the world forever. To this day, Alexander the Great is remembered as a master strategist, a fearless leader, and a figure of legendary proportions whose impact is still felt thousands of years later. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next historical deep dive. See you in the next video.